Hi, my name is Kieran Magana and I'm going to be filming a it's not going to be little, as short as possible about me and why video for you. I have some notes so to kind of keep me on track because I can tend to ramble and chatter quite a lot. So if you see me glancing down at those, it is for your benefit because one of the previous clips, of which there have been way too many to admit to, possibly like 30 something. One of them was 20 minutes long and nobody needs that. So we're gonna try and stick to the notes. So if you see me glancing down, that's what's up with that. My name is Kieran Magana. Like I said, I currently live in Las Vegas, Nevada with my wonderful hubby Jeff and our two baby girls, Jocelyn, who will be 3 at the end of July, and Elena, who just turned 1 a couple days ago. And we are pregnant with baby girl number 3, which we're really excited about. She is due, I guess, we won't say scheduled because they never come when they're scheduled, but we will say she's due September 4th. So we're super excited about her and to get to meet her. We have 2 fur babies. Cricket, who is a teacup schnauzer, he's just a cute little guy, and Chaka, who is a yellow lab. She's currently not with us at the moment. She is going to be staying with another trainer actually to do some hunt training and some obedience training and to have some litters of puppies for breeding. So really briefly about that, my mom trains service dogs and working dogs for those of you that don't know, and Chaka kind of fell into my lap through that and I just fell in love with her and it ended up working out really well. So I co-own her with my mom and one of our dear friends, Linda. So that's she's going to be away for a few years and we really miss her, but she's having a fantastic time and doing her thing. So we shall see her back hopefully sooner rather than later. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Do you not need to know? Kind of some things that I love to do, my hobbies kind of as of late. I have a bunch of other hobbies, but they kind of come and go depending on where we live or if I'm pregnant or not or kind of what's going on, which lately, the past few years of my life, I'm pregnant or nursing pretty much 24/7. So kind of some of those have been put aside for a later date, but I love to craft. I have an Etsy shop that is open periodically depending on how busy I am or how much we're traveling, what we're kind of doing. So I really love to do that. It's a fun outlet for me. Another fun thing I like to do is blogging. I kind of blog about a variety of things, you know, mom life, whatever, crafting, recipes, health stuff, whatever floats my boat that day. So I love to do that. I love recipes and cooking most of the time. We're not gonna lie and say I like to cook all the time because I don't. I also really love makeup and beauty stuff, so that is a huge passion of mine. It's just a lot of fun for me and it's a great outlet for me to kind of just do me and have fun. So that's kind of the big ones. Of course I really like fitness and health stuff. I've kind of come and gone with that and had a journey with that, which I have decided to kind of share a longer like backstory about me type of video in a separate video to kind of keep them shorter, more of a brief kind of overview here and kind of delve into more of my, we'll call it my story, in another one. So I was really into fitness and really healthy for the most part and just loving things, and throughout my pregnancies I've kind of had some hiccups along the road, and so I'm kind of really rediscovering that and re-loving that and just having a good time with that now again. I stay at home with our soon-to-be 3 kiddos, and I work from home part-time for a good family friend of ours, and I really like doing that. And I just recently discovered coaching, and I'm over the moon about it. I really love it. It's a great fit for me. it's really something for me, but also something that's great for my family. So I'll get into that more in that other video we were talking about, but that's kind of my situation, I would say, or kind of where I am right now. Let me see. Quick story. So, just kind of about my health and fitness ups and downs. In middle school, towards the end of middle school, beginning of high school, I started struggling, I think, as lots of girls do, or guys too, actually. I don't know why I say girls, like it's an issue we only struggle with. But I think lots of people will say begin to kind of maybe struggle with some of that thing. So I struggle with that, and was I won't say hugely overweight or anything, but I was uncomfortable and kind of more on the chunky side, stopped being quite as active. And that caught up to me, along with hormones and all that good fun stuff we get to do. For a while, and then it kind of hit the other end of the scale to where I was really thin and unhealthy, and my eating was just bad. And then about in the beginning of high school, the end of high school, beginning of college, I kind of started to balance out a little bit and have more of a normal, we'll say balance, just a normal view on things. I wasn't so extreme one way or the other, and I was getting into working out and eating right more and stuff. I went into a long-term relationship, and towards the end of that, especially, I was not particularly happy, and it wasn't a particularly healthy relationship for either of us, I think, in the long run. And I wasn't particularly healthy. I wasn't healthy. We won't say particularly. I wasn't healthy. I wasn't really doing much activity-wise. My eating was terrible. And I was miserable and just depressed in a lot of areas in my life. And that wasn't just due to the relationship, but that definitely did factor into it. That relationship came to an end, and I still kind of stayed in that negative state for a little bit. And a really, really dear close friend of mine had just kind of been there for me and encouraging me, and just, helped show me that I didn't have to be, living that way, and just helped bring that positive light into my life, and just show me that, no matter where I was health-wise, but that I didn't have to be unhappy. Not just, in my own, uncomfortable in my own skin, but just in my own head, So she really helped me kind of make that mental click for myself and show me that that was possible, and encourage me. And so I ended up losing, I was about 35 to 40 pounds overweight, and I ended up losing that weight and starting to eat healthy and get in shape, and just make good decisions for myself and put myself in a positive place in my life in general. I think for a lot of us, when we start to build positivity in our life, it grows and multiplies, just like when we start to let negativity build in our life. That can really grow and multiply too. So for me, finding that one place where you're strong enough to kind of commit to make that change, things are going to start to roll in that direction if you let them and encourage them and work on that. So that happened for me. I was in a pretty healthy, good, happy place, and I met my husband, Jeff, and shortly after that, we got married and moved out here to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we very quickly became, we're blessed to become pregnant with with our daughter, Jocelyn. And I was really ill during my pregnancy with her, stayed working out every day. We had a really close connection with our fitness and working out, and then had a rough time kind of after I lost the weight, but never really got back to working out like I really should have been. So even though I lost the weight, the muscle was also gone too. So just a much different body. Obviously, pregnancy will do that to you, but in general anyways, pregnancy with my daughter Elena, different complications there. Not really working out, not eating terribly, but not eating great either, and kind of stacking on more weight on top of some extra weight from Jocelyn too. Lots of excuses and different reasons, and not saying that they aren't valid, they all are, but just not making fitness and health a priority. Baby number 3 just started, really kind of slapped me in the face actually. Like, oh, I'm not where I wanted to be, knowing already what pregnancy can do to my body and is going to do to my body, and how there can definitely be complications. I'm not talking scary health complications when I say that. I mean just like life stuff. Not saying we have big scary health types of complications, because we don't. We are being very, very blessed with very healthy, happy children. So not to give the wrong impression there, but just, life comes up and certain health things, but nothing crazy like that. So anyways, that freaked me out. And there's that certain number on my scale that I was like, I'm gonna go over that number this pregnancy, and that's not something that I really ever wanted to do. And after, kind of going through that weight gain and weight loss, I thought, I'll never go back to that again. And here I was back above that number that I had been at, and thinking, what? How did I let this happen? So not only for me, but for Itty Bitty, we haven't named her yet, so that's what her nickname is for now. I really wanted to give her a good healthy start, because if I'm not being healthy, then she is going to have a really hard time being healthy. But also for myself, I wanted to just, start making some changes. So I have been, and I've been really happy, and in researching that and finding a way to make those changes a reality, and to kind of put away those excuses and just slam the door. I'm going to give myself no room for excuses. In my research for that is where I rediscovered Beachbody. It been something that I've been hearing about for many years, and my coach Mackenzie, I just love her, really helped me find that. And I kind of stalked her, followed her on Facebook, and was kind of like, what's to this? Did a lot of research myself, and signed up to be a coach, and it has been a wonderful fit for my life, and a really positive, happy change for me, to help give me the tools to really make those changes that I wanted to make, and that I am making. And I'm over the moon. I really felt like when I kind of came across that and came across Mackenzie, I really felt like God was like, okay, you've been asking for this, here's your shot, go for it, take it. And my faith is a huge part of my life, and so I was like, okay, I hear ya, I'm gonna do it. And I jumped in, and I've just been loving it. So for my whys, I think that kind of covers it, but I'll kind of go over them again. So just to have something for me, and to be healthy and happy and comfortable in my own skin, and in a positive mindset and a positive place. And with the team and Beachbody, it's just such a big, uplifting, supportive family. Not saying that we have perfect days every day or anything like that. We don't. We have hard days too. But that to me is a huge why. I'm gonna get all choked up. No, I'm not. But that to me is huge. Just having positive influence in my life, and people to bring me up and bring positivity into my life daily, is just a huge thing for me. It's very, very important for lots of reasons, which we won't get into for time constraints, but that's a big one for me. Just wanting to get that connection reestablished with my husband too, with sharing that in fitness and health and working towards our goals together. That's another big one for me. And then financial stress. We are in a fairly significant amount of debt at the moment, and we've been working our way out of that. And as scary as that is to share, as weird as it is to say, it's true, it's real, and it's what we're going through. And I don't think that we're alone in that. I think that a lot of people, can struggle with that, or have struggled with that. And so that's another why for me. I want financial freedom for our family. I want to be debt free. My husband and I both do, and it's a huge goal of ours. And this is a great way where not only I can have something that I am already loving doing, I'm doing it anyways, I'm sharing about it anyways, the good days and the bad. I'm just sharing my real story about it, through my social media, and to talking to people about it as it comes up naturally, as anything, in your life kind of does. but it's something that I can be getting paid for too. And I love helping people, and I love that. So for me, that's awesome. Also, just setting that good example for my kids, you know, showing them what a good, healthy, balanced lifestyle can really look like, and you know, not so extreme in one way or the other, but just really healthy and just fits my life. So those are my big ones. Yeah. So this video is creeping up towards 20 minutes again. How does this keep happening? So I think that I'm gonna just kind of leave it there, and those are my whys. That's my about me. And if you have further questions, or whenever I end up making my more detailed story video, I will link that down below. So thanks for sticking with me for this long. It looks like we're creeping up on 16 minutes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. But thanks for sticking with me and hearing a bit about me. Take care.